next event. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Train crossing. In the resolve event phase, from left to right, all vehicles on the middle row suffer 5 damage and at the same time perform 2 move 2 to the right. The middle row is this one here. Nobody, well, I do not want to be on there. Do we get more weather conditions? We do. It changes, which is a shame because that was actually a pretty good one. We have a sandstorm. All right. This round, the range of all weapons is reduced by 1 to the minimum of 1. So it's people that are immediate proximity. We have to stay really close to each other. Ooh. I'm entirely happy about that. All right, so priority initiative. He is first, and we're on the same row, but he's in a higher gear. I'm back to last. It doesn't make me happy at all. I'm going to keep those two. 1, 2, 3. All right. Our drone is going to go first. Signature move. So he needs to get in range for his weapon, and his weapon is now reduced by 1, so he's immediately adjacent. So he's going to move across and he's going to fire his weapon. We're going to get more stun tokens. And now we're going to get 1 stun token. I gave us 2 last time, didn't I? There we go. I was looking at the 2 handling. I'm going to lose 2 handling. That's a good start. The main man. Oh, he's going to move forwards, backwards, left or right. So he's going to move to the left. He's going to smack into me. Do 2 damage, lose 2 handling. Oh no! Wait. Let's resolve his his collection of tokens. Oh, it's lovely how these built up. All right, so there is a special rule about stun tokens. First of all, if the number of stun tokens is less than the unit's handling, which it is at this point, it resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like that. That's cool. Now, if there were more stun tokens than his handling, we just discard the stun tokens. Great. All right, so the burn, we discard the top guard of his handling, which is not a bad thing. Maybe that will help us. And now we have to resolve 3 of these. My concern is that he will smack into us on the left there. No, he's going to move here. And he's going to move there. And then he's going to move back, which is way out of range. Doesn't help. But who knows? Maybe he will stay. He's in the center row. Maybe he will stay and gets hit by the train. Now we've got rid of the race. He's got 1 handling left, so he is going to try and do something. Oh, it's a move. So he's going to cost him 2 handling, and he's obviously going to move out of that space. Still puts him in range of us. That works the best. All right, it's our turn. What can we do? Well, we can move forwards and backwards. Our range is 1, so we could all outshot the drone right now. We could move backwards and shoot our main man. I'm not sure how much that's going to help. Yeah, you see, we're going to waste. If we do 5 damage to the drone, all that's going to happen is it's going to go out to fight. He's going to lose his shield. It's kind of a waste of that kind of energy. We could move across to here and then fire an all-out shot. And that would actually do 5 damage to both of them. That would be worthwhile. So we could do that. Handiwork to move across. And an all-out shot. It's expensive, but we've still got the handling left. Just. So, first of all, resolve our tokens. 2 stun. Faces 2 handling and 2... 2 skid cards. Now, we can't ignore one of these skid cards because our handling isn't below 1. Well, look at that. Gives us an advantage. Let's stay there, shall we? All right, and gear goes down to 1. That's not great. Maybe we can do something else there. Now, that still puts them in range of all-out shot, right? Yes, it does, he says. So maybe... is there something that allows us to go up a gear? Yeah, you see this. Heavy throttle allows us to go up a gear. It does... well, we're already in range of his weapon again, but I don't think he's going to come up with a weapon. Oh, he could do, because he could draw this. But we need to inflict some damage. There's oil flood. That's just handling and skids. That's going to produce a lot of nastiness. I'd much rather it was doing actual damage to him. So all-out shot for both of those. And that takes me down to a 0. That means there's no other actions I'm going to be able to perform. I think I might do that. No, I can't do both of this, can I? No, don't be silly. So definitely all-out shot to do the damage to both of them. 1, 2, 3. 5 damage here. That takes his shield out. That takes his shield out. Which is not the best use of it, frankly. And then what I think I might do is... there's no point in me moving backwards and doing some damage there. That serves no real purpose. I'm inclined to actually go forwards and get up ahead, and maybe when he takes an action he might drop back and I might actually win the initiative next time. That is possible. So we'll do footwork. I'm going to get rid of heavy throttle. Cost 1 handling to do footwork, and we will move forward. Okay, the drone goes next. He's going to move forward, left to right, back to front. Really the only advantageous one is to him to ram me. I will take 1 damage and 1 handling from him ramming. Now this poor guy can't do anything. He's been absolutely destroyed. He's going to get 1 there, and he has to resolve 3 skid cards. That's all he gets to do. Marvellous. 1 moves him across. 2 does 2 damage. I like that. 3 goes back, and oh, now he's not in the middle. Oh, and does another damage. Oh, bad luck for us, or good luck for him. Okay, so he has passed. And I see now. Will I do something or will I pass? What kind of damage can I do? So if I hit him, if I could do some handling damage, I can't really do that. I have no means of doing handling except behind. I could break. That isn't going to help me. I'm in first gear. I can hardly do anything. Okay, in that case, I think I want to go up a gear. We're going to do handiwork. It's going to cost 2 handling. I'm okay with that. Put us up a gear. Move us left or right. So I'm going to ram into I'm going to bash the drone. So he will take 1 damage and get 3 stun. But he's a drone, and drones only get 1 stun. Now the advantage of that is he won't get another action because he's going to be down there. So that helps. That helps. I need to discard a card for that too. Let's discard this one. I might keep the oil flood. Does that make sense? I'm just really disappointed he's not going to... right, so that is me... No, that was a normal turn, right? Yeah, that was an all turn. We'll resolve the next turn. It is the drone, so he needs to discard that, which will take him under, and he's not going to do anything else. He has nothing else to do, so he will resolve one skid. Let's hope it's not a move to the right. It is 2 damage. We like to take our enemies out. Right. He is out of it. It's just me left. So I need to get 1 skid and resolve 2 1 stun and resolve 2 skids. I can ignore one of these skids. I'm going to ignore that one and move this one across there. Ooh, yeah. That's good. It's 1 down 1. Well, I already ignored the other one. I can't ignore this one. End of my turn. I'm going to move backwards 1. Kind of okay with that. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so the train comes across. No one gets damaged. Let's move on to the next round. The drone is almost gone. That's great news. Event number 4. Okay. Off-road trail. Draw a lane card. This round, treat all lanes except the lane that matches the lane card as a dirt lane. Now, dirt lanes are here. That means they move us back 1. Lane 2. What we will do is, let's flip this first of all. That stays the same. 1, 2. Alright, so everything other than lane 2 is dirt. Right. Initiative phase. He's going to be first. I'm going to be second. My man is going to be down behind. Let's see how this works out. I need to draw some cards. I'm going to keep these 2. I'm quite up front, so the ability to reverse into someone is quite good. Firing behind is quite good. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm gonna take away Oil Flood. I'm gonna discard Oil Flood because I need to be like right up in front of someone because the weather, the range is down. So diagonal shot again. Okay, that works really well. All right, Mr. Drone first. What are you going to do? You're just going to move. And you're going to move within range. And I think what you're going to do is go over here because at the end, no, you don't get. I need to check to see if the drones are affected by dirt lanes. It isn't 100% clear, but I'm pretty sure that the drone doesn't suffer with the dirt. So, no maneuver. Oh, yes, there is a maneuver. The maneuver that will bring him in range of me is to move over here. Remember that the sandstorm means his range of weapons is adjacent to him only, rather than being 1 ahead. So that is 1 handling gone from him. It is my turn. I lose 1 handling for this stun token. And I now have the potential to do some damage diagonally to the drone, which will take him out. I'm in first gear, which doesn't help that much. I could actually go forward and go up 2 gears, the heavy throttle or the automatic gear. I'm inclined to get up a gear a little bit, giving me a greater advantage here because I could do it far ahead potentially. Doing 5 damage to the drone is very appealing, frankly. I just wish I could do 5 damage to both of them. But it would take... No, the drone's just going to come back, right? Because we're going through this deck. There are cards. There's one right at the bottom there. You see there is a drone symbol right there. And that will mean the drone will come back on the board. Now we know what's on the bottom, so we're going to shuffle these. We're going to get pushed back at the end. I'm more inclined to do damage here. How about we move back one with footwork. All Breaking Bad. That allows us to go up a gear, up 2 gears. Yeah, and if we're back here, I can move out to this lane, which will pull me back to this one at the end of my turn, which doesn't necessarily do me much good. On the other side of this, Handiwork will bring me out to here, goes up 1 gear. I'll then get pulled back to here, but I could still do damage to the drone. This is very tricky, you see, and I think I might get a weapon I can utilize. I have nothing that can let me go left twice, which is mildly irritating, to say the least. Maybe we are going to kick it into a high gear. What do you think? All right, Breaking Bad. 1 handling. It's only 1 handling for that. We go back 1, and we can ram left or right. We can't bash left or right. We can't do that. Well, no point in doing it. And up to on the gears. Now what we can then do is Handiwork. We'll discard a card. And I think Heavy Throttle is the card to discard in this case. Automatic Gear is a little bit more versatile. Handiwork. 2 handling. Up another gear. And we will move out. Now I know this is going to pull us back in. I know this is going to give us some danger here, but I'm gonna hope for the best. Okay. End of our turn. The dirt track is going to push us back. Now the main man, he's going to lose 1 handling for that stun token. Oh, he's going to perform his signature maneuver, which is to attack, which is going to ram us into the side, do 2 damage, ram us into the side. So 1, 2 damage, and pushes us across to 1, boom, 2. Take another 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. That gets rid of our amber shield token, which allows us to draw a card, which will give us some more options this turn. Plowing through, okay, that's fine. But also, because we've lost our amber, we get our signature weapon into our hand as well. That is marvelous. He doesn't move backwards because he is not in. And we also lose 2 handling from hitting the side. All right, back to the drone. Going to fire his weapon. He can't fire his weapon, so he's going to perform his default action, which in this case is to take 2 damage. Lovely. Bye-bye, drone. Off you go. We don't need you anymore. I know you're going to come back, but there you go. Now it's my turn. What can I do? What can I do? Well, I can use elbowing through, which is pretty nasty. I'm still going to move back 1, but I would need to Handiwork. Really is my only option because I need to be adjacent to him or diagonal in order to do any damage whatsoever. I don't like being back here, but nobody is way ahead, so we're not going to get pushed off the back here. But that is something. So Handiwork. 1, 2. Discard a card. Oh, they're all weapons and I don't like it. No, automatic gear. We're not. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do. I think the diagonal might be the least chance of doing any damage. Handiwork. Okay, we're going to go down 1 gear. We're just going to play a little safe here and we're going to move across. Then we are going to elbow through with 1 handling. There's 2 damage. 3 stun tokens. Now, unfortunately, no, we're good. He's still going to have to resolve those. And he moves either left or right 2, bump, bump, all the way over there. Now, he is not going to be able to do any weapon damage to me this turn. Marvellous. End of my turn, I get pushed back because this is a dirt lane. I hope this sandstorm clears. Right, it's his turn. He's going to fire his weapon, which he can't, because we are not in range of any weapons. He's going to perform his default action, which is to move and then bash. So he's going to move across. Still not in range to bash. He's going to bash in different directions. It's not going to work. End of his round. End of his turn, rather. Oh, wait a second. So default is... Oh, wait. Let's do this in the right order. Stun tokens are fewer than his handling. So 1, 2, 3. And he will then do his default action, which takes him down another 2. Move across. It will then be here. Now, I'm kind of inclined to pass. Because... see, I need to take him out, don't I? I need to take him out somehow. Otherwise, we are going to lose this. I only have one action. I can't perform. I can perform a firework. No, it can't because range is down to 1s. I can't do anything else. So in that case, I am going to pass. I'll remove my handling. I don't have anything else to do. But you know what's going to happen. It's the end of my turn. I'm going to come back, aren't I? So I need to do footwork. So discard 1 card, cost 1 handling to do footwork to go up. Then the end of my turn, I will move back again. Didn't really want to take 3 damage and move back. The other possibility is I move handiwork, but I'm not inclined to do that because that puts him in... So it's his go. And he's going to move. So he's obviously going to move here. Takes 2 handling. Ah, no. He is going to... This matches his vehicle. So he's going to do his special move. All right. Going to cost him 3 handling, which I'm quite pleased about. So he's going to move over to here because it's safer. And he's going to go 3 ahead. 1, 2, 3. But he's not going to go back. That makes it much more difficult for me next turn to get ahead, get near enough to him to do enough damage. I don't think we're going to take him out, which means we're going to lose. You know, I think this might be the first time I've lost without actually being completely decimated. All right, he is ahead, so he's going to go first. I'm going to go second. Now, first we need to resolve. I didn't pass, did I? No, I didn't pass. So I'm going to pass this time around. Resolve 3 of these. 1. Take 3 damage. No. That's the one I'm going to ignore. Take 4 damage instead. Oh, what are the odds? And we go over and down. And we go back 1. As a result, and take another 3 damage. You know, that wasn't great, was it? All right, so he's going to have to resolve 3 of these. We know he's not going to go... He's going to have 2 stun tokens for next time. He will resolve 3. Oh boy, that was a bad choice. 1 goes back 1. 2 goes over. 3 goes over again. So it makes it even harder for me. End of his round, he's going to go back 1. Oh boy. That was rough. Well, we're kind of evens, right? I mean, he's got a little bit more health than me. But we've only got 1 round to do it in. All right, reset. And let's see where we are then. So... there's my latest set of cards to play with. Let's see what our event is going to be. This round, before each of the first player's turn, draw a lane card and place a barrier token on its side, forming a ramp at the far end of that lane. After each of the last player's turns, at the same time, all vehicles on the lane with a barrier token perform a... All right, okay. Ramp jump. For each of the first player's turns. So there's different ramps. All right, let's hope we're going to get away from this. The weather stays the same. I'm not going to be able to do this. All right, he's going to go ahead of me. Let's do him first. So he loses 2 handling from the stun tokens. Perform his signature move. He can't do that, so he can perform his default move to move across. Not really much else he's going to do at this point, and he's going to move backwards. I need to move forward, right? I need to move forward, and I might just spend the whole time moving forward. So automatic gear cost me 3. 1, 2, 3. I can go up 2, which helps. Means I can move forward, and I will then discard 1. Discard ploughing through, which I know is a bit of an odd one. To move forward again, cost of 1 handling, but I'm going to move back again. That's great. Thanks for that. All right. Let's see what you're going to do, dude. You're going to try and attack me, which you can't because you're completely out of range. So you're going to move closer and nothing else is going to happen. Me. Well, if I can move 1 across to here, then I can do an all-out shot and do 5 damage, which will take out his last shield, which is not a bad thing. Let's do that. So 2 handling. To move over, we can go up and down a gear. I'm going to go up a gear. I'm going to take risks here. All right, I'm going to take risks, and then 3 handling. 1, 2, 3. Five damage. He takes out his last shield. I'm not going to do 9 damage to him in 1 run, but who knows? We're traveling at speed. We really are. What's he going to do? Signature move. We are within range of signature move. 2 damage. Which takes out the shield. We get to move forwards or backwards or left or right. I'm going to smack him 1. So he does 1 damage and takes 3 stuns. Which isn't good because, well, at least there's a bit of damage, right? But also he moves me 2 over to here, loses me 2 handling and 3 damage. Oh. All right, it is my turn. I get a stun token and I have to resolve 5 skid cards. This will be the end of me. This is where I should not have been in 5th gear. You understand? We haven't been doing the ramp. So let's do it on the start of his one. Lane 3, which is this one here. All right. No one's going to be in that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1 damage. 1, 2, 3 damage. 4. Down 1 gear. 5. Another 3 damage, and that takes us out. Oh boy. There we go. Ends the way it usually ends. I found with this game that I can win if it's just me against a single opponent with no drones. frankly, it's a bit dull. But with one drone, it's winnable if you get the draws right. 2 drones, I've never won it. 2 drones, I'm very rare that I will actually get past the second round, even, because you'll just get 3 of them are just attacking you. For me, this game doesn't work as well solo. Just the puzzle isn't there, the excitement isn't there. The glorious chaos of multiplayer is what makes this game work so well. And, you know, when you're playing solo against multiple opponents, they're not all just trying to get at you. When you're playing multiplayer, they're not all just trying to get at you. Whereas when you're playing multiple opponents in solo, their entire aim is to kill you. So the chaos of multiplayer, yes, absolute thumbs up. Solo, it's going to be very rare I'll play this solo, I must admit. I don't like it so much. It just isn't as much fun. You may have a different experience to me, who knows. But there we are. Death Roads All-Stars. Thank you so much for watching. Whether you watch the whole lot, in which case you are absolutely amazing, or whether you skip through and watch some bits and bobs, in which case you are pretty much amazing. And or whether you just popped in to see what was going on. Really appreciate you turning up either way, and appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe. Hit that like button too. It all helps other people to get to see this kind of content. And I will see you again real soon.